I'm Greg Myers. I'm the Vice President of North American Business Development for FutureGrid. FutureGrid is a software analytics company that focuses on the distribution grid, utilizing AMI data for being able to deduce what's going on, give the utility visibility into the network, provide ability to detect faults, and overall create operational efficiencies for the utility, helping them get the maximum they can out of their AMI investment. My background, I've been in the industry for over 30 years, working with some of the largest folks in this market. Personally, I've probably been involved in about 60 million endpoints, AMI endpoints being deployed in the U.S. I met Kerry Unsworth when we were both working at Itron. I was moved in and promoted to the position of head of marketing and product management for Itron. Itron metering, and Kerry was the lead for marketing for Itron metering, and worked directly for and with me. Kerry helped me develop a lot of the programs that we put together. It was at a very critical time for Itron as they were coming through the one, they had crossed some major thresholds as far as the number of endpoints that they'd shipped. And two, we were on the very cusp of AMI, developing the marketing and everything that we needed to do to be successful in launching Itron's AMI solution, which ended up being a market leader. And when I joined FutureGrid, which was back in September, they did not have a marketing plan on how they were going to go into the U.S. In fact, I became employee one for the company, and they wanted to bring success they'd had in Australia, which was over 90% market share, to the U.S. because the markets are very similar, and they wanted to utilize my experience. But there was no, there were two challenges I had. One was nobody really knew who we were. So we had to drive to get our name out there as much as possible. The other, and as part of that, we had trade shows that we needed to sign up for and attend and create marketing and buzz around that. Having worked with Kerry previously, I knew her very, very well. She's very ferocious when it comes to marketing, and we had such a short time. We had less than, by the time that we were able to get Kerry and Unsworth Marketing Group on board, we had less than 2 months to prepare for the largest conference in North America. Kerry was able to execute and help us do that, get our name out there, help structure us. And she even went way above and beyond that because our CRM system was also something that needed some attention, and she had a lot of experience with that, and helped us organize that so that we could utilize that as a marketing tool as well. In selecting Kerry, I knew that she was going to be very flexible and help a lot with the challenges that I have in working with an Australian organization where most of the folks are in Australia. So we set up a weekly cadence meeting with the executives at FutureGrid, and Kerry would came and drove the agenda, drove what direction that we needed to go in, and we would make very quick decisions on how we were going to move forward with marketing, with different trade shows, and those kinds of things. Her communication is fantastic, and she and I talk. We have one meeting with the executives every week, but she and I talk almost daily on things to keep things moving. Really is kind of a small army that we that we have trying to capture a very large market at a very critical time in the US AMI history. I think the thing that I think is one of Kerry and Unsworth's marketing group's biggest assets is their ability to understand technology, and that really was a big help for us. She understood the industry already, the terminology, all those kind of things were not new to her. She leveraged that her knowledge and experience to help us create the right kind of marketing to how it would resonate to the right portions of an organization from in the customer base that we were going after, and it really helped us take our messaging from being overly technical, like we would drive towards engineering types of customers to more executive level verbiage and marketing. One thing that we did not have was the ability to be able to track anything about how successful we were, not on the website, not on any of our social media presence, which uh, Carrie and her team were huge in essentially developing a social media presence for us and utilizing our website to the maximum that we could. But the tracking that she put together helped us immensely when it came to both prior to the conferences that we went to, as well as follow up afterwards, so that we could see everything that was going on from penetration perspective and who's getting our messaging and what level of the utilities were responding to us. It really helped us start building out our portfolio of leads for our company.